How are you all doing? And I hope you guys are doing fine. Yes, a wonderful evening to you all. Yes, today I'm here again. I just want to review to you guys about how my Norwegian teacher told me 2017 that I can never accomplish. Let me put it this way. how my Norwegian how my Norwegian teacher told me that I can never make my Norwegian subjects. That she advised me that I should go and take course instead of me to take the general courses that is going to qualify me into university. That her advice for me is to go and take course so that I will be able to like take a course of 2 years for me to be working with this. That's a thought for me to take a course like 2 years course and 2 years practical. Then I will not get a job. I will get a diploma on that specific thing that I took a course on. You know, why, although this thing, I have tried to forget about all these things that she told me 2017, But today, while I was having my bath, and this thought just pop up from nowhere. It came up again, and I thought, wow, this is interesting. This is really interesting. It's really amazing. I got to share this because there might be a lot of people today who might have experienced similar things, or a lot of people who might who might have experienced something that is similar to this mine. I got to share it because bullying have to stop in our society, and criticism got to stop in our society, and killing people's dreams, it also have to stop in our society, and racism have to stop in our society. You know, I don't think how long it's going to take, but I have full confidence. I have power over my words that all these things are going to stop. And all these things, there are going to be consequences towards these things. That when people experience bullying or criticism or like self-worth or condemnation prejudging from anyone out there, they have to pay a fine for it. Because even this thing that happens to me in 2020, 2017, it was so painful. It was so horrible to me because I thought as a teacher, our duty is to encourage me. My reason of making that decision that I want to start all over again. I want to study to become somebody in life. I want to study for other people, that other people might follow my footsteps. I want to study in a foreign land, even though that it requires a foreign language in all subjects. I did not focus on that aspect. I focus on what I am going to benefit, because as an adult, I know what I want in my life. I know what I want in my life. As an adult, I want to become a good example to my children. At the same time, I want to become a good example to others out there, others that think that nothing is impossible in life. Maybe all those single mom that are single right now, that they think that their world is empty. They don't have what it takes for them to have a life of fulfillment. They don't have what it takes for them to accomplish something wonderful in their life. I thought, yes, I might become a motivation to other people, that no matter how many years it's going to take for you to behold a degree or for you to become a graduate, it is something valuable. That was the reason why I took that decision to start all over again. To start my education all over again. I did not focus on my age. I did not focus on how long it's going to take me. I did not focus on I'm going to take all general subject again. Even though everything goes with Norwegian language, I did not focus on that. But my main desire was that I want to become a graduate. I don't want to become a school dropout, because I know the usefulness of education, and I know the benefits of education, and I know the qualities of education. That education is a powerful weapon that opens doors to a successful life. Because I know that education is going to make me to know my rights in the society or in the country that I'm living in. And education is going to help me to be a good example to my own children, that they might follow my footsteps. That education is going to make me to read properly. Education is going to give me those benefits of reading, of writing, and of speaking good English. And that's what I've benefited. There are some of the things that I've acquired towards education. So, as I was saying, I decided to study. I learned my Norwegian language while I was still in search of my document to live in Norway. I learned my Norwegian. I learned Norwegian language very fastly. Because when it comes to language, I'm a very fast learner in speaking. Yes, I learn very fastly. So I learned my Norwegian language while I was not having Norwegian documents. While I was still in the process of building Norwegian documents, I did not focus on if I was going to be accepted in Norway or I was going to be rejected. But my main focus was at that time is to learn this language. I just want to include in the Norwegian society. I just want to do things. I don't need people to be translating for me whenever I have an appointment. I want to make things easier for me. Then I learned this language fastly. Then by the time I was accepted to live in this country. And I said, even the government wrote me that they now discovered that I don't longer learn the language, because I'm already good at speaking the language. But what do I want to do? I said, okay, I want to study. They said, okay, if that's what I want, it's fine for them. Then I started. Do you know that I started studying 2015? That was when I started to study in Norway. I have to start all over again with adult primary school, because when you don't have papers from your country before, when you are not a graduate from before, you don't have documents to document as that you are a graduate, you have to start all over again for you to be qualified for university. I started a Norwegian primary school for adults in the year 2015. And because of I was good with the language, and I took it just 2 years. And this supposed to now, I think it's now 6 years or something like that. In my time, it was like 3 years. But because of I was already good at speaking the language, and I took it 2 years. I have the certificate. After that 2 years, then, because in life, I'm not saying this to, we are matured. I'm saying this because there are many people out there who have dreams, who have that desire of becoming a graduate. But at the same time, they have been discouraged by the people out there. that they are not able to pursue their education anymore. So when because after 2 years, then I have to apply for second high school, then I was qualified for high school. That time, because I'm a person that when it comes to what I want in life, when I see that people is trying to detract me of what I want in life, I can become very aggressive. And I never give people that power to limit me of what I want. And thanks be to God, He has always been by my side to defend me, to always make everything available for me. When I was applying for this high school, because when you want to enter university here, there are a lot of possibility. There is a lot of different rules, But in my own case, the rules that cover me is secondary school rules. You have to pass the 6 general subjects, which are maths. We have 2 types of maths with Norwegian language: maths, English subjects, social study, science, history, and Norwegian language. But the 3 compulsory subjects here in Norway is maths, English, and Norwegian subjects. Those are the 3 compulsory subjects that your mind be set for exam, because those 3 subjects are very compulsory. But this social study, history, science, all of them goes with Norwegian language, except English that is on English language. Every other 5 subjects they are in Norwegian. They are on Norwegian language. So when I was about to apply for this secondary school, we have an advisor in that adult primary school that normally help us to apply. They are the want to apply everything. We just have to send the document that they need, our certificate and stuff like that. That woman was trying to detract me that a miracle, you have to think about your age, you have to think about the capacity, the possibility, your this, your blah, 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 blah. You are not going to come in. They have to accept the junior one. I said, come. And my advice for you is to take the shortest score. I said, what are you talking about? I said, don't you think that I am matured enough to know what I want in my life? I said, your duty as an advisor is not to discourage me. Your duty is to be motivated that I know what I want in life. Wisdom, how are you doing? How are you doing today, host? I'm doing fine. Yes, thanks for your good news level. Thank you so much, Wisdom, So, our advice as an advisor is to be well content, is to be happy that she knows she really knows what she wants. It's my duty to just apply. Whether she's going to call me or not. She was trying to detract me. I told her I was so angry. I told her with Norwegian language. Another thing I want to tell you guys is that when you are, whatever country you are living in, even African country, you need to learn that language, because that language is very important. Language is a weapon. Is your companion. I spoke with her with Norwegian language. Don't detract me. Your duty is not to discourage me. Your duty is to encourage me. That is it. Don't focus whether I'm going to come in or I'm not going to come in. Just apply and leave the rest for God. She said, okay. She applied. We sent the documents, electronics, Could you believe my fans and my family that after we send that application to God and man, after 3 days of sending my application into high school, I got a phone call from the leader of adult sections that I should come with my documents. I said, really? Said yes. Then I drove. I went there. I went there with my documents. I sat down in his office. He told me, yes, we have saw your grade. You have good grades, just that your grade in maths is poor. But meanwhile, you have gotten an admission into our school. I said, are you serious? He said, yes. I said, are you sure of what you are saying? He said, yes. I said, okay. Because why did I say that? Because when that woman was applying for me, when she wanted to apply, she tried to discourage me. She tried to confuse me. But I don't know if she discovered, let me put that, she found out that she is talking with the wrong person. She's dealing with absolutely with the wrong person. I said, are you sure of what you are saying? Are you sure you are not mistaking me for someone else? He said, no, you've gotten an admission. 100%. I said, okay. How am I sure? Can I have a proof? Can you give me like a confirmation? He said, yes. He gave me a paper and placed stamp on it and told me where I was going to start. I'm going to start 22nd of 21st of August, but I'm going to come for first information. I said, okay. I went back to school. As I stepped my foot into our gate, I met the same woman who told me that I was not going to get in. That the junior one, they were going to be the one to get in before me. I met her. I said, I'm not going to mention her name because I'm not just saying this. I mean what I'm saying, because when somebody tries to, because this is a part of in our lives, people make us to go through a lot of drama in our lives. The pains we get from our families are not more painful than the pain we are getting from strangers, outsider. They are more painful. You understand? So I met the same woman. I told her, I have got the admission. She said no. It's not true. It's just a confirmation that they have received your application. I said, come on, pardon. What are you talking about? I have a proof. I have a confirmation. She said, where is it? I showed her. She was so shocked. She was so shocked. She now told me, congratulations. I said, thank you. I went from her. I said one thing. I said, God, thank you, because it means that you are greater than her. After, when I came to my class, some of my friends, they're on my Facebook, because I don't say something that I don't have a proof. Some of people that we were in the same class together, they are on my Facebook there. We are still studying together in high school today, and we are still going to the same university. Everybody that applied to take courses like 2 years, they started applying for the same school just as I, because why? They saw that mean that I was an adult. Even those one that they're supposed to came in before me, I was the one that came into high school before all the junior ones in our class. All of them, they were so surprised. They now change their where they apply before. They now switches to my school. So I have a proper reason why I'm saying this today, and I'm going to analyze everything to you guys, because if you might come across those kind of people, you just have to be courageous. You just have to be courageous and keep on, and don't let people to tell you what. Don't let people to tell you what you need to know. Let people know that what lies in you is greater than what they think about you. It is very, very important, friends and family. So when I started this high school, that was 2017. Then I was having math subjects, although math has been a great challenges in my life. I will come to that. It has been a great challenges in my life, really, because after I dropped out from school when I was in Africa, I have to start all over again. And we have never really studied math properly. And I found I was so great in other subjects. Sometimes I don't even read because I have everything here. I have a very good memory. I have everything. But this math was so complicated for me. I was so stressed out. And when it comes to like tests like exam, I don't pass it because I found it difficult. I found it complicated. And this math is compulsory. For me to enter university, I must pass this math. As university lawyer in Norway, I must pass the math. I must pass it because that's the law and regulation in university. You must pass the math. And if I don't pass this math, I can never start higher institution. So 2017, I started with maths, social study, and English. And English was my best subject. As Africans, English is our official language. It's more easier for us. Even English, I don't read. I have a good grade in English. And I have a good grade in social study. Though social study was in Norwegian, still I have a good grade. You understand? But this math, I could not make it. I took it again, still I could not make it. Then, while I was taking math, social study, in Norway, Norwegian is a very difficult language. And it has a lot of grammar, Both the writing, it's very complicated. It has a lot of grammar. So in Norway, yes, in the high school, then we put you as the first class. It's not the main subject, but it gives you a lot of messages about what the subject is all about. It gives you understanding. You understand how to solve, how to analyze a lot of things, a lot of how to analyze what is called, how to analyze what is called reclam in English, like advertisement, a lot of things like politics, a lot of things, how to write like book, like creative book, a lot of things, how to analyze authors of the book, what are the messages, what are the contents, everything, So by that time, I was not having Norwegian subjects. I was not having Norwegian subject. That was what baffles me the most. One day I was just walking because I normally like to sit on the front on the front seat. She came to me. She said, "Edith, with Norwegian language, I don't think that you are going to make Norwegian subject. So my advice for you is to go and take a course." So, as a very well-disciplined woman, how I was brought up, I allow her to round up with the subject. After we finished, I called her. I asked her, I don't want to mention her name. I asked her, what makes you to think that I'm not going to make Norwegian? What makes you to think that these Norwegian students, they are better than I? Because in the high school, it's both Norwegians and foreigners. It's all mixed together. I asked her, what makes you to think that these Norwegian students, they are better than I? I said, if they are better than I as the foreigners, they wouldn't have been here. We all are learning. We are learners. Your duty is to encourage me as a teacher. Your duty is to teach me, even though you know that it's going to be difficult as a foreigner, because it's your language, is what you were brought up with. I just came here to learn the language. But meanwhile, your duty is not to discourage me. Your duty is to tell me, I know it's going to be difficult, but you have to read more, work harder. And that is an uplifting word. Not to tell me that you think that I can never make it, I should go and take a course. I said, this word is a word of distractions, and this word is a word of destroyer. And this word is very painful. It's a word that can destroy me. Meanwhile, I am stronger than that word, because the Spirit of God lives in me. She told me yes. And she wanted to say, she said, yes, I know that you are very active. You are very active, responding, and you are a hardworking woman, but that's just the truth. I said, okay. I just left her. This words was so painful. It was so, to be honest, it was so painful to me. These words, even something that happened 2017, and I'm not on live to speak it out to the general public. This word was so painful. I even reported that to the leader of adult school. The man asked me, when was that? I told him. And as I was telling this man, tears was rolling down from my eyes to see that how painful this word might have hurt me deep down inside me. Tears was running out of my eyes. And this woman, whenever I try to how much I try, even everybody know that class as I speak, I speak, I'm very active. You people comes to me and say, Miracle, please, can you help me to solve this? Can you help me to solve this? This woman always just give me pass mark. Just pass. Pass marks. That's, I've passed the subject. But she don't give me that grade that I want. I really need to get into university. Because what I want to study, there is average grade that I need to get admission to that area. I did not give up. I was telling God, God, please control my spirit, control my temper, control me, oh God, don't let me to give up. Give me the strength. Then I have my social study teacher. I told her about this thing. She told me that, wow, I'm not going to say what she said because of I have to protect her name, you know, because this video, I don't know where it's my reach. Because this to general public out there, for people to take courage, for people to learn, and for people to have hope. She told me that it's so painful. I said, yes, it is. He said, me, well, one thing I like about you that you never give up. So last year when Corona crisis started, our exams was cancelled because here in Norway, Norwegian subject is compulsory. So we foreigners, even though I'm Norwegian citizen, still I have to write that Norwegian subject, the exams. So unfortunately, the exam was cancelled. And this woman gave me she just passed me. I know that I am above that. I know that, yes, I'm good with this language, even though it's not 100%, but I'm like average or above average. But the oral, she gave me a good grade. The oral, she gave me sufficient grade about the oral. I got a good grade in the oral language. So I talked to somebody, other teacher. That teacher now advised me, I know that you are good. Tell her that you want to take additionally, test or exam. And you have to tell her that you want other teacher to look into your content. I said, okay. I wrote her. She said, okay, I'm going to give you a try. I said, meanwhile, I want other teacher to look into my content. Because there was a specific grade that I told God that I want to have, because I want to study a specific thing. And there is a requirement about specific grade for you to get admission into that areas. I took it. That time I was having a history test. I did not give up. I read, I went. As I went, I took the additional exam. As I came home, I pray. I did not fast, to be honest. I pray every day. There's no day I don't pray. I can't go to sleep a day without prayer. I pray 24. I pray every day. There are 30 days in a month. I pray every 30 days. And I pray 12 months. Every day, I pray. I prayed. I came home from that exam. We were like couples. We were not that many because there are still people who took the exam for them to hire their grade, So, like, if you want to study like nursing here in Norway, you have to have a good grade because nursing is a very good, is on top in Norway here because it's easier to get job and it needs a specific grade, both in Norwegian and Maths. If you want to study Maths in Norway, if you want to study nursing in Norway, you have to have a specific grade in Maths, you know. So, a Norwegian subject. I took it, I came on. When I came on, there is a place we normally check our grade. As I went to there, she already gave us feedback, gave us grade. And I opened it. The grade that I'll be telling God, this is what I want, this is what I need to get to university, that was what she gave me. And she wrote a comment and said, Miracle, now you have become very good in understanding, in writing Norwegian, so you deserve this grade. I went on my knees and said, I did not reply. I went on my knees and said, God, thank you. This is a woman who told me that I will never make Norwegian subject. I should go and take a course. But this is the same woman that ended up in giving me the grade that I need to get into specific areas in the university. You see? I wish I was so stupid listening to her. I wish what my destiny carries is not greater than ours. I could have said, yes, she's right. Now I should have been taking a course and miss my destiny. There are so many people out there who have missed a lot of opportunities due to the wrong people they are meeting in society. There are so many people out there who have missed the chance to becoming a graduate or to further their education because of racism, criticism, and people dealing with issues within themselves. Because this life, let me give you one message here. This life, there are similar people like that my teacher, even in your family. Even in your family that you came from, there are similar people like that. There are similar people among your friends. Because people see what you have inside you. That's why it is very important to be more closer to God, so that God will open your eyes to see the real factors of life. Because when you are not close to God, God might open other people's eyes. Not that they are stronger than you. It just opens their eyes for them to see how special you are, what your destiny carries. They will not tell you who you are. Instead, they will try to distract you due to they are dealing with issues. They are dealing with issues. And some of them is due to jealousy. Due to jealousy, because they don't have that. They are not in the position of who you are. Instead of them to encourage you, to tell you that you have this capacity, you have these possibilities inside you, then we try to distract you. Then we try to neglect you. Then we try to have that over you. Just like as Joseph in the Bible, when he told his brother that he had a dreams, what they did to him, then dump him inside the pits. His own brothers, his blood brothers, talkers of those who are out there. They are like brothers like Joseph in your family. They're like brothers like Joseph in your society, in your community, among your friends. But when you are close to God, He's going to guide you. He's going to lead you. He's going to protect you. He's going to preserve you. It will preserve you. But this my Norwegian teacher, because I'm saying this today because I'm not scared of anybody in my life, because there are so many people out there who have similar cases. They are scared to talk. They are scared. There are so many people who have neglected their dreams. A lot of people have dreams, being white or black. People commit suicide today, do you think that people that commit suicide today is because of they have psychological problem? Not everybody that commits suicide that have mental problem or that have psychological problem. No. There are people who have committed suicide. There are people who have taken their life because of what people have told them. How people have bullied them. Bully have to stop. What you don't like people to possess your life, don't say to other people. Because what goes around comes around. The hand you use in treating people is the same hand God is going to use to treat you back in return. This earth is like is circulating. It's like a moon that works 24 hours that turns around. That is a turning place. Likewise, our life. Our lives are turning place. The world is so small. We are going to miss something. You don't know that you have said those negative words to us. Tomorrow you come and see me. It's me that you are going to help. That is going to help you out of your mess tomorrow. That's why God is greater than us individuals. There are so many people out there who people have detried them, discouraged them. They end up with different things instead of them building their dreams, becoming a graduate. But no, people advise in the wrong way. They're not living people's dreams instead of their own dreams. This is the same Norwegian woman who told me that I will never make Norwegian subject. This is the same teacher who gave me the real grade that I need to enter university today. But I'm going higher. She remains where she is. I'm going to my divine destiny. I'm not going to die yet. It's an assurance because I have long life. I know what I'm talking about. I have very long life. I'm going to live very long. Yes, I'm going to live very long. Very longer. Because my great-grandmother lived up to 100 years. I'm an history maker. I was with her dead body for more than 3 hours before my auntie went to go and bought something for us to clear off our room. She can watch the video. She can remember. I was with her dead bodies for more than 3 hours. My son. I was with her alone. And my spirit is too strong to destroy. I'm too strong to destroy. Nobody can destroy me because my head is too strong. And above all, I have God in my everyday life, which is greater than every failure out there. The same woman used her hand to give me a grade that I told God, this is a grade I want, God. You know, although maths has been a challenge for me, but I did not give up because I did not care. I failed that maths many times, but still, because of the favor of God in my life, be good, be a good person. People will they will call you names. They will think that you are wicked. You have a wicked heart. It does not matter, but you know who you are. You know who you are. The good news is that God does not see what people see about you. People might tell me that I have a bad heart. That is not how God sees me. God sees me in a different way. And that's what makes my destiny more greater than those failures that told me that I have a bad heart. For example, people might say that you are wicked. That is not how God sees you. God sees you are a good person. And that is what makes you more greater than those people that possess those negative things. Because why? Because those people have self-issues that they are dealing with. They have self-issues. They are dealing with something strong in their lives. They are confused. They now start possessing negative things towards your life. You as a person, that's why you need to be close to God for him to open your eyes to see the factors of life so that you will not be lost inside the darkness. I failed maths. Maths was very difficult for me. I have finished all the subjects. I supposed to enter university last year, but I applied. Not that they told me that I need to pass maths for me to get admission to university. I told God, God, thank you. Your time is the best. But still, God favored me. I retake this maths again, and now I have made it. I retake the maths again now. Now I have passed it. Finally, I passed it. Finally, I'm now going to have certificate from high school that I'm finished with high school with certificate inside my books. And that will become 2 certificates that I've gotten from the Norwegian school. Primary school, non-language school. I have the language school. I have primary school, and the secondary school is coming soon. And university, I'm already there because nothing's going to stop me, because what was delaying me has gone off the road. Now, I'm now going to start university. So God is good. But this woman that told me that I couldn't Norwegian subject, but I'm going higher, but she still remain a teacher in that secondary school. So sometimes, friends, you have to be wise, because they said those who sit with wise people will become wise. Those who sit with negative people will become more negative. You cannot expect to be positive when you are influencing yourself with negative ones. You cannot expect positive change in your life when you are going with negative people. People might tell you hurtful words to just make you give up. It's part of life. Friends, those heroes out there, you know what they have overcome? People have even called them criminals. It's okay, but they know what you want. They know what they want, and they have represent good names. People might call you all sorts of things. They might condemn you. They might don't give a damn. If you are close to God, He will always give you the words to return back to them. Sometimes you need to be peaceful. You need to be calculative, just like a slow lion. When people possess negative towards your life, sometimes you have to hold on. Be more calculative, like a slow lion. Okay? When people tell you that you are not good, they call you all sorts of names that does not describe who you are. You have to relax and be more calculative, like a lion. Be more slow, like a cat. Okay? Then we'll be able to figure out who you are. Never give up on your dreams. You are going to experience so many things, but never give up. And I want to say a message to people who are always bully people. Are you someone that bully people? Seek for help, because you have issues that you are dealing with. Are you a person that bully people publicly, socially? Seek for help, because you need help. You have a big issues to solve. Are you people that criticize people? Seek for help, because you are not having it good within yourself. You are not having it good within yourself. Seek for help. Seek for a professional help. Seek for therapists to help you. Are you people that you see, you know what people have in their life? You know what people are capable of doing. You know that these people, they have this thing, they are good, they are talent, and you are using words to limit them. Seek for help. You are not having good within yourself. Seek for necessary help, so that you might have good, so that you will be able to figure out what you really want in your life. Because life has a lot of opportunity to offer you. Go after your dreams. You are not too old to study. You're not too old to become a graduate. When you don't have education, people are going to make fun of you. You don't know your left and right. You think you are, you know, you don't know. You speak when you don't have to speak. You judge when you don't have to judge. You react when you don't have to react. Education changes people. It has changed me a lot. Education has changed me in different perspectives. It has changed my eternal world. And it's still changing me. It's still changing me. It's still. Don't let people take you out of your destiny. Don't give people the right to bully you. Don't allow people to bully you. Because bullying is a disaster. Don't allow it. Don't give people the right to bully you. It's not acceptable. Don't give people right to look down on you. It is not acceptable. It is not. You are worth of things. You are worthful. You are valuable. You are great for great things. You will become successful in life. You are beautiful. You are capable. You are a person of excellent things. If I can do, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. You know, how are my children? We are going to school. I'm a mother. I'm going to school. My children are going to school. They are going to school. My first child is going to school. He's finishing school. He's finishing as well. There's no they don't go to school because they are seeing their mother. They are looking up to me. They are seeing me. Every day I go to school. They never tell me that, mommy, no. He don't bring friends home. He don't party. He don't drink. He don't smoke. Now my first child is well disciplined. He's still living with me because he knows what he's going to achieve when he's still living with me, even though he's going to move out someday. He's going to school. Since he came to know where he has been going to school, he has never been absent from school. He's always there because he's imitating me. He's following my step. My boy, now the last and not the least, I might still have a child by the grace of God. I'm not old. I'm still young. I might still have a baby girl someday. Who knows? Or I might adopt a baby girl. Who knows? That boy, he has never been absent from school. He's going to school every day. They can't tell them they can't go to school. No, they have to go. They have to make useful of their life. They have to go. I thank God for their lives. You know? I thank God that they are following me. They are following my footsteps. They are making me proud. My senior boy is making me proud. A teenager at his age, he don't party, he don't drink, he don't smoke, he don't bring friends home. Because this is the life I live. He's imitating me. You know? Because I want them to be useful in society. I want them to be able to be responsible for themselves. You know? Me, I did not have mother and father who make all this provision for me, but I'm here alive to make provision for my children. And I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful for God. And I'm so thankful for the country I live. May God continue to bless this country no way. I find peace, I find joy, I find happiness. You know? Don't let people to bully you. Don't let people take you out of your dreams. You are adult enough. You are grown up enough to know what you want. If you know that the circulation you are into is not really benefiting you, step out of it. Try something else. If you know that what you are doing is not bringing you happiness, go away from it. Even though you have to work alone for you to accomplish your goal, do it. Who cares about friends? Who cares about people? And they're going to put food on your table. First, you have to pursue what you want. Later, friends will come. People will come. People want to be around good people. They want to be around good example. You don't know. Forget friends. Forget them. Focus on what you want. Be smart enough to focus on what you want. Be intelligent enough to focus on what you want. In a couple of years, you are going to achieve. And I pray may God keep you alive for you to read the fruit of your labor. That's why you need to be close to God, because there are things that God can preserve you of. There are things that God can protect you of. When you are close to God, but closing to God does not mean that you're not going to make mistakes. It does not mean that you are the most holiest person on earth. But you are close to God means that your heart is after God. He's going to feast you. He's going to protect you. Like today, let me give you a good example. Today, there was snow, since yesterday, it has been snowing here in Norway, a lot of snow. And this one, when I was taking my son to school, it was so sleepy on the ground, on the floor. Everywhere was full of ice, snow, no ice, snow. And there was a car, when I was driving, there was a car that was just going like this because it was so snow. The ground was so sleeping that the car was not able to control the car. How I escaped that car, only God knows. How I escaped it. It could have been an accident, but God said that God is always with me. He knows that it's not my time to die. And I will never die by car accident. No, I will never. And it will never happen. No, it will never happen. Because where our words has power, it has authority. It has authority. I have more to share with you guys, but I'm very reserved. I'm a person of reservation. I had this thing for many years, but today just came. And this is the proper thing that God wants me to share with you guys. That you may have a hope. When people tell you that you are not capable, let God fight for you. Let your destiny speak for you. Let the angels that protect you speak for you. The one thing I have to tell you guys, always be good. Have a good heart. People are going to misuse you. They are going to mislead you. They are going to call you all sorts of names when you are good to them. It does not matter. Our reward comes from God. There is a reward in everything. There is a reward. You act goodly, you are going to receive the reward. You act badly, you are going to receive the reward. It's an assurance. How you live, the reward is coming to you. How you act, the reward is coming to you. How you react towards other people's life, the reward is surely coming back to you. Our earth is a planet that goes around just like the moon. Likewise, our lives. You treat other people good, the reward is coming to you. You treat other people bad, the reward is coming to you. It's coming. It's an assurance. It's coming back to you. How you treat other people, it is how God is going to treat you in return. Whether he said that God is a God of forgiveness, he's going to treat. He said, what a man sows, that's what he reaps. What one sows is what he reaps. It's what they reaps. God bless you guys. I hope you learned it from this. I'll be coming to share with you more and more and more and more. Okay? So I've shared with you today part of my education life. I'm a student. I'm a full student. So by the grace of God, I'm going to be starting my bachelor soon. Yes. And it's in Norwegian language. I'm going to make it. Yes. Okay. God bless you guys, and do enjoy your evening. Until we meet again from Miracle Wonders. Do not forget to share with your friends, to share with your communities, and to share to your Facebook page. In doing that, God is going to reward you in abundance. And thanks for watching. God bless you, and one love keep us together. Until we meet again. Peace. Bye. Yeah. Are you sure that you want to stop